Hey there, it's CJ Willie, and today I have a review video. I just finished cracking open my Magic the Gathering The Brothers War Set Booster Box. The focus of each video was, what is the average pack value? As I cracked each set booster pack, I added up the value for every card to calculate the total pack value. But before I get into the analysis of an average Brothers War Set booster pack, I want to share my analysis regarding the set and rarity collation of set booster boxes. My first analysis is focused on set collation. In other words, what can I expect when I open a set booster box? Will I be able to pull every card in the base set for any given expansion? After opening 5 set booster boxes, Strixhaven School of Mages, Adventures in the Forgotten Realms, Dungeons & Dragons, Innistrad Midnight Hunt, Innistrad Crimson Vow, and Dominaria United, I can predict that I will pull somewhere between 52% to 80% of the base set. How did I do with the Brothers War? I pulled 204 out of the 287 cards in the base set, or roughly 71%, with the following breakout. 84 out of the 101 commons, 71 out of the 80 uncommons, 25 out of the 63 rares, 5 out of the 23 mythic rares, and 19 out of the 20 basic lands. I only fell short of the second full art planes. My Dominaria United and Brothers War set booster boxes were fairly similar in pulling the base set and breakdown and rarity pulls. If this rate holds true in future standard set booster boxes, I can expect to pull around 70% of the base set. The duplication rate for commons and uncommons was a little bit too high. I pulled 38 duplicate commons and 32 duplicate uncommons. I would have preferred to pull at least one copy of every common and uncommon in the base set. However, I don't think that set booster boxes are collated to yield every common and uncommon. My second analysis is focused on the rarity collation in set booster boxes. Can I predict how many regular non-foil commons, uncommons, rares, mythics, and basic lands a set booster box will yield? The data from the first 5 set booster boxes that I opened, Strixhaven, Dungeons & Dragons, Midnight Hunt, Crimson Vow, and Dominaria United, yielded the following average breakout: 158 commons, 100 uncommons, 31 rares, 5 mythic rares, and 25 basic lands. Did my Brothers War set booster box fall within that same average? From it, I pulled 122 commons, 129 uncommons, 38 rares, 8 mythics, and 26 basic lands. The pull rate for rares, mythics, and basic lands were within the average. However, for the second straight booster box, I pulled more uncommons than commons. I definitely would like to see this trend from Dominaria United and Brothers War continue with future standard set booster boxes. The collation for foil cards in set booster boxes has been easier to predict, with each box that I've opened containing roughly the same collation with the following breakout averages: 19 commons, 8 uncommons, a combination of 3 rares and mythics, and 5 basic lands. Once again, did my Brothers War set booster box fall within that same average? The answer is yes, it did, with the following breakout of 18 commons, 10 uncommons, a combination of 2 rares and mythics, and 4 basic lands. The number of the list cards found in set booster boxes has also been easier to predict. I have opened an average of 6 cards per set booster box with the following breakout: 2 commons, 3 uncommons, and 1 rare or mythic. My Brothers War box yielded 7 cards, 1 common, 4 uncommons, and 2 rares. Dominaria United and the Brothers War continued a pleasant surprise in pulling more rares from the list. My final analysis is focused on the financial value of set booster boxes. For all pricing, I used TCG Player market pricing. In opening my Strixhaven, Dungeons & Dragons, Midnight Hunt, Crimson Vow, and Dominaria United set booster boxes, I pulled the following average values. Overall box value was $147.55. The average pack value was $4.91. And the expected average pack value using comparative analytics was $3.66. So what value did I pull from my Brothers War set booster box? Did it even fall within the average values? From my set booster box, I pulled $142.23 in value. The average pack value from the box was $4.74. Using comparative analytics on my box, the expected average pack value for a Brothers War set booster pack was $3.82. The result was my Brothers War set booster box yielded a very slightly below average value in comparison to the average value of my other 5 boxes. Finally, here are some of the highlights from my Brothers War set booster box. I pulled 1 token with a value over $1, the construct token that goes with Urza's command. The only uncommon that I pulled over $1 was Haywire Might, which is over a couple of dollars. Highlights from the rares with value over $1, I pulled Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia, Misery's Shadow, Brushland, Argoth, Sanctum of Nature, Underground River, Liberator, Urza's Battlethopter, Brotherhood's End, and Lorn of the Third Path. I pulled the following rares with a value over $1 from the retro framed artifacts: Cloud Key, Chromatic Lantern, and Ashnod's Altar. I did pull one rare from the list over $1, Bane of Progress. I pulled 5 mythics from the base set, starting with Urza's Silex, Skitterbeam Battalion, Surge Engine, Titania, Voice of Gaia, and Portal to Phyrexia. From the retro framed artifacts, I pulled Staff of Domination and Mystic Forge. I pulled 2 mythics from the Brothers War Commander, Ashnod the Uncaring, and a foil Mishra, Eminent One, which both are worth a whopping quarter apiece. Universes Beyond Transformer cards were included in the Brothers War set booster packs. These Transformer cards are printed at Mythic. I pulled Ratchet Filled Medic with Ratchet Rescue Racer on the backside, Slicer Hired Muscle, Slicer High Speed Antagonist, Ultra Magnus the Tactician, Ultra Magnus Armored Carrier. The biggest surprise came from the tokens. I pulled 2 Transformer tokens, Ravage, which are around $4 each. That's pretty cool. I spent $118.37, including taxes, for my Brothers War Set booster box. I needed the average pack value to be greater than $3.95 in order to break even. Opening an average pack value of $4.74 was a definite win. I'm back on track after having my first set booster box, Dominaria United, yield a lower value than what I spent. Hopefully going forward, I'll set a new streak of having my set booster boxes yield greater value than what I spent on them. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, please like, subscribe, and share. Take some time to share your thoughts in the comment section about my Brothers War Set booster box. I'll be back soon with another Magic the Gathering opening experience. Tune in next time to see what I crack.